So a lot of people are reaching out to me these days and telling me about the situations that they're facing right now due to COVID and due to recession. People are losing their jobs. Companies are laying people off. So there is a lot of people out there, a lot of qualified accountants, a lot of qualified finance professionals, very skilled, who have been impacted. There have been people whose job offers have been withdrawn. There have been people who've been asked to work without pay. There have been people who've after having worked for a few years, many years, have been asked to leave. And it is a sad scenario, but let me tell you that this is not happening for the first time. Recession is a cyclical process. It happens every few years. And I've been through those recessions. And when we get impacted because of these recessions, we start to believe that our career is now going to become mediocre, average, ordinary. We will never be able to pick ourselves up. We will never be able to catch up because of this lost opportunity, because of this lost time, and things will never look good for us again. It's very normal and natural to feel like that, and a lot of us are feeling like that right now. But let me tell you that it's not true. Just like recession is cyclical, uh, good and bad events in her life are also cyclical. And let me prove it to you by sharing my own story. Back in 2008, when the global financial crash happened, I was working with one of the largest and the best known names in the world, Google. It's a dream job for many. It was a dream job when I joined Google, and I'd worked there for 2.5 years. And then the global economic crash happened, and I was leading this team in India, and we'd set up this team as a back office accounting shared service center for Google. And as the crash happened and as the organization started failing, we realized that our organization, Google, wanted to lay us off, and it happened. Me and my entire team, more than 50 of us, were asked to leave with a 1 month notice. It was a terrible situation for many of us. Most of my team, myself included, felt like we'll never be able to pick ourselves up. This is a disaster, and our careers will never take off again. And all of us were obviously very, very disappointed and sad. But within 2 or 3 months or 4 months of that tragic event happening in our life, a vast majority, almost every single person from my team, was recruited and hired by some big organization or the other. Almost all of them got hired very soon. Those who were left were also hired in a few months' time as well. And all of them went on to make great careers. Now, I don't want to take names, but I know all of these people still, and they're doing phenomenally well in their life and their career. As for me, I chose to take that event as a milestone in my life, and I decided I want to try out my hand at entrepreneurship before I look for any other job. So I became an entrepreneur in 2008-9, and I remained an entrepreneur for 2.5 years. And though my business venture did not succeed, I learned a lot during those 2.5, 3 years. And eventually, when I went back into employment, I joined American Express. I had a really good run in that organization over the next 7 to 8 years. Where when I worked with them, I was really successful. I got my promotion. I developed influence. I led a large team, a large global team, and I learned a lot. I really had a lot of success. So when I look back at that event in 2008 when my job was lost, what did I do to eventually become so successful later on in my career? I realized that the thing that I did in 2008 after I lost my job was to really focus on developing a new skill set. And I developed a new skill set by becoming an entrepreneur. I developed skills around networking. I developed skills around strategy. I developed skills around sales and marketing. Now, these are skills that we chartered accountants don't have, but I was able to develop them because I became an entrepreneur. And as I went back into my employment, 3 years later, I brought these skills with me into that job, and these skills really helped me stand apart from my competition and have a great run with American Express for the next 7 years, till such time I decided I wanted to move on and become an entrepreneur once again, which I am right now. So if you're going through a difficult situation in your life right now and you feel like this is the end of the road, things will never get better, trust me, they will. They always do. What is important though is, what is your attitude right now? What is the thoughts that are going on inside of you, and what is the action that you're taking today, so that your future is still within your grasp, still within your control, and you can make it happen. Because I know everybody did back in 2008. Almost everybody recovered and built a successful career, and so can you. So just wanted to share this small message with you, and short message with you, and I hope you will feel motivated and inspired. And please do not give up. Whatever happens, do not give up. Keep getting better and keep looking out for opportunities. Keep talking with people, and eventually something good will come out.